Have you ever wondered if there was a fighting game that is entertaining and has a great story? Well, that game is a series of games known as Street Fighter, and I believe that people should play Street Fighter because it has an awesome storyline, plenty of fun characters to use, and many other things to constantly try out. Now let me tell you about the story. The storyline in Street Fighter is amazing because you always want to come back and play more because it changes based on the characters you use. For example, in the original Street Fighter, there is a person named Ryu who is a worldwide martial arts competition, and he wants to become a great fighter. There are 2 people from each country, and there are 5 countries: the United States, Japan, China, England, and Thailand. Ryu has a rival named Ken. Ryu ends up winning the tournament, defeating the dreaded Muay Thai fighter Sagat. Also, the story changes with each game. In the second version, you'll face a dictator named Bison, then a crazy person named Gil, and other bosses like Seth, who's a clone of a powerful character. When you beat the boss, the character has a great ending story. Now that you know the story, let's talk about some of the characters. There are a lot of fun and interesting characters to play as in Street Fighter. For example, the main character is Ryu. He has a lot of cool moves, but his most powerful one is his Hadouken, which is a fireball. Another character is Akuma. He thinks he is pure evil in every way, but he sometimes helps others. His move is Shungoku Satsu. It is his special attack. Seth is the final boss in Street Fighter 4, and he is a copycat. He uses the moves of other characters. There are probably 40 or more characters you could choose from, as well as a military guy, a character with a claw, and a guy named Fang that slowly defeats you with poison. Now here is some footage of Ryu and Akuma fighting.
Despite that tremendous start from Takedo, his Daigo has the life lead.
Yeah.
That was a safe in space.
Well, it was more a positive positional start from Takedo more than anything.
Wow, there it is. Just landed it a minute ago with Evil Ryu versus Gamerbeat on his own wake up.
Now let's talk about all the different modes that the game has. In Street Fighter, there are many different modes that you can play. For example, there's a mode called Survival Mode, where the player battles a number of opponents to gain a high score and win as many fights as they can in a row. Also, there's a mode called Arcade Mode. You would have to fight against random opponents controlled by computers. After some fights, you might fight a rival. In addition, some games even have a time attack mode to see how fast you can win. Finally, there's online matchmaking to face other players all over the world. Now let's talk about how people are wrong about Street Fighter. Some people think the game is awful, but I'm going to prove them wrong. For example, some people say that Ryu, Akuma, or Chun-Li are bad characters, but they can be any character if they want, that fits their style. Also, they say that Street Fighter's 2D games are bad, but on Metacritic, a 2D Street Fighter game is ranked the best Street Fighter of all time. Some people say that it is bad for children, but the game is not super violent and has non-realistic fighting graphics, unlike Mortal Kombat does. Plus, players feel good when they win. That can't be bad, right? Well, that is why I think that you should play Street Fighter and try to do some of the things that you have learned from this article. I hope you enjoyed learning about this awesome game, and hopefully you will try this game out and have some fun with it.